How's everybody doing? Can y'all hear me? Let me make sure y'all can hear. There we go. There we go. Now I'm getting something feedback back. Y'all can hear me. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. Y'all know what? It's okay. It's okay. Had some technical difficulties. Thank you, Miss Anthony, for letting me know that you couldn't hear me. And due to the fact that it was just only me, I wasn't aware that nobody could hear me until a person finally came in, and I was just about finished. Um, but I wasn't aware. But it's all right. We here. Y'all can see me. Y'all seeing me. All right. So let me say this. Thank you, thank you, thank you to those that's in here. I know it's late. I know it's late, but I was determined to do this, and I said I'm gonna redo it again. That's what we're doing. Um, but thank you to those that's in here tonight about this topic. This is a topic, another taboo topic folks don't like to talk about. But I want to thank y'all for coming in here to have this conversation with me. And y'all know I like to make it interactive. Y'all already know. And if anybody like to come up and chill out with me, we have and talk. While we had this conversation, y'all let me know. I'll put the link in the comments, and y'all come on up, okay? And if you watching, if you're watching, and that button is red, that means you're watching me live. But now if you watching and it's not, you watching a replay. But I thank you anyway. Okay. So the topic: infidelity versus adultery. Let me look at my comments because I don't want I think I'm egging them. Um you hear me loud and clear. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. You was a lifesaver because I was going to town. I didn't even know that nobody couldn't hear me. Nobody couldn't see me. I didn't know that. Thank you, Lanisha. I really appreciate that. So this is infidelity versus um adultery. And I know those words, but they hurtful. They're hurtful with our emotions. Okay. So regardless whether you call it adultery, cheating, infidelity, it's all the same thing. It's all gonna have the same results. Hurt behind it. Okay. Now, and I will say this: no marriage is perfect. No marriage is perfect. It's not. I mean, you might have some people say, "Well, I've been married 55, 56 years, 58 years, and we never had an argument." But you had a disagreement, though, didn't you? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now it might be. May I take that back? It might be some marriages that have been married 50 years and never disagreed, never had an argument, hunky dory. It might. Godspeed. All right. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Which I don't understand. There's nothing wrong with it. But when it comes to infidelity and adultery, we know that's a hurtful thing, ladies and men. We know it's a hurtful thing. So adultery is a consensual physical, and it is a difference. It's a difference between infidelity and adultery. Oh, it's a difference, y'all. It's a difference. Adultery is a consensual physical relationship between a married woman or man, a married woman and man who is not her spouse. Physical relationship between a married woman and a man, or a man and a married man and a woman that is not their spouse. And then, we also heard the word of extramarital affair. We heard that, right? Extramarital affairs. We heard that. Infidelity is considered a sin in almost all religion. Adultery is considered a criminal offense, and it's grounds for divorce in certain jurisdictions. Did y'all know that? State law typically defines the law defines adultery as this: vaginal intercourse. That's what adultery is. Vaginal intercourse, okay? Only. Vaginal intercourse only. Now, therefore, we got two people kissing and they groping one another, or they're engaging in congolingus, does not meet the criteria for committing adultery. You got two people, you kissing somebody all on the job and you married, state law, that does not constitute adultery. Did y'all know that? Talk to me. Did y'all know that? That it does not meet the legal definition for adultery. State law. Now, infidelity or cheating is the act of being unfaithful to a spouse or your partner. And it typically means engaging in a sexual or romantic relationship with the person other than your significant other. In other words, breaking y'all commitment that y'all got. And it's emotionally or physically engaged. Emotionally or physically engaged. But infidelity is not criminal. Infidelity is not a criminal offense. And it is not grounds for divorce like adultery is. Lanisha says, news to me. Yes. Infidelity is not a criminal offense like adultery is. Now I'm gonna tell y'all I'm gonna get the actual difference when I bottom line it. So what causes y'all think what do y'all my viewers, my babies, what do y'all think? Y'all for coming in here? Y'all hit the reactions buzz. We're talking about infidelity versus adultery. Y'all share me out because somebody need to hear this and see this. We're gonna talk about it, my babies. What do y'all think causes infidelity? What do y'all think? Y'all give me some examples. What do y'all think causes infidelity? What do you think causes infidelity? Number one, a sense of emotional disconnection from your partner. Disconnection and emotional disconnection from your partner. Mm, mm. Emotional disconnection from your partner. Wow. Now, a research was done by the American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy. 35% of women and 45% of men have admitted to have had emotional affairs outside of their primary relationship. They admitted to infidelity. 35% women and 45% men, they admitted to having emotional affairs outside of their marriage. Thank y'all for coming in here. Now, here's a big one. What do y'all think causes adultery? What y'all think that causes people to do adultery? Now, that's the one that's a criminal offense. And that's the one that is grounds by state law for divorce. But it don't mean kissing. It doesn't mean it's not kissing and groping, you know, and if somebody give you oral sex, no, that's not adultery. No. It it is vaginal intercourse. Yes. Y'all hear me? I'm gonna tell you what's here are the main causes doing my research that I found. Anger, person have very low self-esteem, low commitment, having the need for variety, being and feeling neglected, having and wanting a more sexual desire, not being fulfilled. And it's depending on the situation or circumstances that you're in. Now, let me go back to this one right here. This sexual desire, feeling the need for better sexual desire. See that one right now. See, I got a problem with that one because two grown people should be that's in a marriage or a relationship should be able to sit there and have a conversation and say, "Look, I need to talk about what's going on in the bedroom. It's some things that I'm not liking about." That should be able to take place, but in some marriages it can't. So I get it. In some marriages, it cannot take place. It can't. So what they do? Well, I'm going on out here and get grassed up by somebody else. Yep, get grassed up. I said it. Get grassed up by somebody else. And feeling neglected or being neglected. Having low self-esteem. And low commitment. The person, your mate act like they don't even want to be with you. And it depends on the situation or circumstances that you're in. It depends on whatever circumstance. Now, you got a lot of toxic relationships. Thank you for coming in here, y'all, babies. Y'all tap that screen for Miss J. Y'all share me out. Share me out. My goal is to get 25 shares tonight. I ain't going to say no 100. Look, if y'all want to give me 100, give me 100. They good, too. But 25, share this out because somebody need to see this replay. Somebody need to see it. We are talking about infidelity versus adultery. Is it a difference? And it is a difference. I'm going to tell you. So those are the main causes of adultery. Anger, low self-esteem, needing more variety. Wow. Feeling neglected and feeling not loved, not feeling that you're loved. Those are the main things that society is saying that causes adultery. For somebody to go out and commit adultery. So how common, what y'all think? Y'all let me see what y'all think. Then read the comments. Hey, Varsha. Lack of sexual connection. Exactly, Varsha. Yep. Lack of emotional connection. There you go. There you go, Varsha. Yep. Thank you for participating. Thank you for your comment. Yep. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So how common is adultery? Not infidelity. How common is adultery and how common is adultery in the United States, in the USA? How common is it? What y'all think? A great deal. In 2022, a survey was done in 2022 by the Health Testing Centers. They polled 941 people and reported this right here. A little over 49% of the people in the respondents that was in the testing that was in a monogamous relationship said they had affairs. They polled 941 people and they reported a little over 49% of the people that participated that is in a monogamous relationship or marriage said they have had affairs. Damn near 50% of the 941. Nearly 24% of marriages affected by infidelity A lot of them are being reported just staying home. They stay there. They got that happened. Okay, we're gonna stay together. I get it, but isn't that something, y'all? Isn't that something? Did y'all know that adultery is a felony? hmm Adultery, not infidelity. Adultery is a felony in certain states. So the law, although adultery laws are mostly found in conservative states, especially the southern states, okay, there are notable exceptions such as New York, Oklahoma, Michigan, Wisconsin is where adultery is a felony, while all the other states that I didn't mention are misdemeanors. Did y'all know that? Adultery is a felony in those states I just called out. Adultery is a felony in those states I just called out. Yep. All right. How many of y'all, my viewers, and in the replay, if y'all watch the replay, how many have heard of the term alienation of affection? 50%. Yes, about 50%. Yes. Wow. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How many have heard the term alienation of affection? I'm going to stop that right there. Do y'all remember when Fantasia did that? I do. When she sued the woman that was having an affair with her man. Do y'all remember that? Oh, I do. She sued for alienation of affection. It is legal. It is legal in some states. And I'm getting ready to tell you the states that it's legal in. But did you know you have legal recourse should someone intrude into your marriage by having an affair with your spouse? The rest of the country, has struck down the laws related to adultery. But here are the states that where you can sue for alienation of affection. Hawaii, Illinois, Mississippi, New Mexico, North Carolina, where Fantasia from is still staying, South Dakota, and Utah. You heard that, yeah. Alienation of affection. Now the states again that you can sue the person that you done found out that's having an affair with your spouse. Hawaii, Illinois, Mississippi, New Mexico, North Carolina, South Dakota, and Utah. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I want to ask this question. Why will we find out that our mate has cheated on us, right? Has whether it's infidelity, different, or it's actual adultery where vaginal intercourse has taken place? Why do you want to know who it is? Y'all give me some feedback on it. If your mate or the question is asked to you and you come on and tell the truth, well, yeah, I've been having an affair with someone. Well, have you been intimate? Yes, we've been intimate. Well, who is it? Why I want to know? Don't you think it's just enough knowing that the person telling you the truth It has happened, and they might tell you how many times it happened. They might go into the look. They might ask them gory questions. They might answer those questions, those gory answers, question that you want to ask. Why you feel? Why do you think we feel the need to know who it is and why? Y'all answer that for me. Why I finish this? Why I go on? What y'all think? But now there are states where adultery is illegal. Did you know? As of 2022, adultery is a criminal offense. As of 2022, that was what, just last year, right? Y'all listen up. As of 2022, adultery is a criminal offense in 16 states. But a lot of us won't prosecute. It's very rare that people prosecute. Pennsylvania, they abolished their fornication and adultery law back in 1973. They got rid of theirs. Pennsylvania said, "Dog, we ain't gonna worry about it. Let them go at it." But here are the 16 states that it is illegal and it is criminatory for your mate or you to commit adultery. I hear gunshots, y'all. Wait a minute. Um, Arizona, Florida, Kansas, Illinois, Massachusetts, Idaho, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Utah, New York, Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did y'all hear me? Those are the 16 states where it, as of 2022, it is a criminal offense to commit adultery. Arizona, Florida, Kansas, Illinois, Massachusetts, Oklahoma, Idaho, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Utah, New York, Mississippi, Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. Criminal offense. Committing adultery. Did y'all know that? I didn't. Till I started doing my research. So what are the 5 types of adultery? What are the 5 types of adultery? Barsha, she said, just me knowing I'm done, but it will be revealed somehow. Exactly. There you go. It will be revealed somehow. And Anisha, she says, to see who the competition is. Okay, I get it. Okay. What are the 5 types of adultery? Did y'all know it's 5 types of adultery? Here you go. Passionate adultery. That is when it's committed by one spouse against the other spouse whom he or she has caught in the act, or against the lover. Haven't you heard people say, well, they killed the person and it was crime of passion? That's where that come from. Another one is called energetic adultery. These are inappropriate thoughts. Visualizing about a person other than your partner, fantasizing about other person or people you are sleeping with. You are sleeping while you're with your partner. So you're fantasizing about a couple of people while you being intimate with your partner. These are 5 types of adultery. Mental adultery. And this is This is to look with a deliberate or consignment want to satisfy your desire. Is to look with deliberate and cognizant, cognzant, cognizant, y'all, cognizant, and want to satisfy desire. That's mental adultery. Visual adultery. This is when you're conferring adultery with your eyes. One partner looks at pornography or an online affair with someone that he or she probably will never get to know or never will meet. But that's called visual adultery. Y'all hear me? And this one right here, spiritual adultery. This is when one has an emotional and spiritual relationship with another woman or man. This is a very act of adultery. Wow. Wow. Did you know? Do you know the most unfaithful city is? The most unfaithful city is Philadelphia. Philadelphia is the most unfaithful city in the United States. The website mydatingadvisor.com put together what is called an infidelity index. The website studied 200 major cities, looking at marriages and divorce and separations, and Philadelphia was at top of, had outran all of them. Did you know that? And that was for in 2022. 2022. Philadelphia has the highest unfaithful rate. Is the most unfaithful city in the United States. That's why they call it the city of brotherly love. I don't know. Really. So I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to show something real quick. No, I'm going to do this. Now let's take a look at the 7 types of infidelity. The 7 types of infidelity. You got the physical infidelity. And that's when the person is physical or sexual connection outside of your relationship. They may or may not be an emotional component between the partners. It might not be no emotional component between them people, but they are looking at a physical or sexual connection outside of your relationship or marriage. Emotional infidelity. Now that's emotional attachment or intimacy with another person. Emotional affairs emotional affairs can do as much damage as if more to a relationship as a physical affair. Because y'all know the first thing we'll ask that man, well, do you love her? Or the man might ask you, well, do you love him? That emotional. That emotional one. Cyber infidelity. I was like, what? Cyber infidelity. Social media has made it easier for people to engage in online messaging, chats, and forums or groups with sexual content. Cyber infidelity also includes viewing erotic stimuli, such as cheating, looking at pornography. Yes. Object infidelity. This is an obsession or interest outside of your relationship can result. This is a situation where one partner is more focused on something such as work or their phone, which causes a distraction from the relationship. Y'all know what I'm talking about? At dinner time. You try to have a nice little intimate dinner, the children gone, y'all there by yourself, oh, they all in their phone. Or they calling somebody, look, what do you say when you say the report's got to be due in for work? That's called object infidelity. Object infidelity. Now, somebody might know about this one. Financial infidelity. When your partner may be deceitful about how much they make, how much they earn, how they earn their money, how much debt they owe, and how they spend or loan their money out to. They may even have money hidden away in cash or another bank account that you don't know nothing about. Wow. 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 That's called financial infidelity. Where they got the money, you don't know, they got the money in another account. They don't tell you how much they make. You ain't get their paycheck. Yeah. That's financial infidelity. Micro cheating. That's the term and action that bothers a lot of us. And here it is in a whole nutshell. Flirting that goes across the line. Flirting, but it goes across the line. But that partner or the person that's doing the flirting, they're not even trying to go outside the marriage, but they're just flirting. They're just flirting. And it crosses the line. But they don't have the idea or the mindset to go and cheat or anything. They're just flirting. Who can relate to that? Who can relate to that? Wow. Those are the 7 types of infidelity. The 7 types. Now I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to show something. And I want y'all to take a look at it. And it's something in this video I want to see if anybody going to point it out. I want to see if anybody going to point it out. Just look at it. And I did it like this for a reason. I did it like this for a reason. Just take a look at it. Y'all just watch the replay. Y'all take a look at it. I'm going to tell you what it is. But I'm going to ask first. I'm going to ask first. And these are images of infidelity and adultery. Where she's giving rings back. You see that? You see what I'm saying? These are images of, she's crying, hurt. Who knows? Did she do the adultery or did the spouse? But either way, she crying. He's in church. These are images that pulled from infidelity and adultery. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I want y'all to pay attention because I'm elaborating on it. I guess she must walked in or walked up on it. Y'all paying attention? Make sure you pay attention. And that says sometimes your heart needs to know what your mind. Let me see. I gotta see. I can't remember what it is. I want y'all to see that. Let me go and get up here. and go to the end of it. Sometimes your heart needs more time to accept what your mind already knows. Y'all see that? Okay. Did anybody notice the videos, the pictures? Did anybody notice the videos, the pictures? Did anybody notice the videos or the pictures? Y'all let me know. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it was. And I did it deliberately. Did y'all notice the pictures where it might have been boyfriend and girlfriend, but that third person was there, and how there was, the man might have been hugging on the girlfriend or whatever, or the wife, but he was holding somebody else's hand. Did y'all see that? See, that's what happens. That's what happens. Uh-oh. That's what happens, y'all. That's what happens. Did y'all see that? He was holding somebody's hand. He was holding somebody else's hand while hugging his wife or girlfriend. Did y'all catch that? That's okay. It happens. So now you know when all this is going on, because like I said, no marriage is perfect. Who ain't been through it? But can a marriage survive it? Yes, it can, if you want to. Now, when should you walk away? Should you walk away? When when it's time to walk away, if you want to and you're ready, is this: when your partner does not apologize. Now you done called him the first time and you forgave. Okay, move on. 4, 5 more times, still the same thing, different people. And still having a problem. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep on talking. And still haven't apologized. When they don't want to go to counseling. When they don't have desire to put in the work, they don't want to work on the marriage. And they still keep right on being in touch with the person that they're doing it with. And they just lying all the time. But a marriage can survive this. And how stick to your commitment. How you can survive? You got to stick to your commitment to ending an affair and to rebuild your marriage. Remember to be honest with your spouse about any contact that was made. Trust takes time and energy. Don't give your most precious time away and let your spouse have the crumbs. You don't do that. Protect your marriage as if it was your child. Rekindle the first love with your spouse. Make each one another your priority. Talk about when y'all first met. And take time to go on dates and give your spouse an undivided attention. Now, Miss J's get ready to bottom line up. A camera acting all crazy now. So here's the difference between infidelity and adultery. Yes, the two words have a distinct difference, and it makes it extremely important to recognize the difference between the two. In adultery, at least one of the sexual partners must be married to someone else, and it counts for grounds for divorce. Infidelity can occur among both married individuals and in committed relationships. Bottom line, either way, they are both wrong, and two grown adults should be able to be honest to each other and let it be known that you are not happy, or you don't love, or you're not in love with that person anymore, or hell, just say you want out. And it's also a sin. That is one of the commandments, and it goes against God. That's a sin. That's the bottom line. Everybody should be able to sit and have a conversation about what's going on. But a marriage can be repaired if the two people want to do that. If the two people is willing and wanting to stay in that marriage. You got some people, now you got some people tell you, look, I'm gonna marry you, but you got one time to mess up, and after then I'm going. And you got some people that really do that. I know somebody that did that. They had one time. They won't know go get out. No, they done. But you know what? It's nothing wrong with that. It is really nothing wrong with that. If that's your stilo, that's you. But no marriage is perfect. And a marriage can be repaired and be rebuilt after adultery if the two people wanted to. Now, with that being said, thank y'all for coming out. Sorry for the little technical issues right then, but I got through it. Just know and understand that a lot of times when this stuff happens, adultery and all this stuff happen, us women, we always want to know, is it us? Was it something I done? It don't know. It's not. It'll never be. It'll never be. But I know this is a tough topic. Y'all share me out. Thank y'all for coming. And Miss J is tired. Miss J is tired. Y'all get ready for next Saturday. For my next segment, my flyer will be up. If not tomorrow, Monday. Okay? I really appreciate it. Y'all have some conversations in the comments. I'll come back and look at them, all right? And again, I do apologize for the little technical difficulties just happened. I can't tell you what happened because the camera on, I don't know. Maybe it's getting hot. I don't know. But it's the first time that has ever done that. Ever. I don't know. But we got through it. We got through it. Another tough topic. I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go to my YouTube, like, follow, share. Stay connected for y'all to stay connected, okay? Y'all have a good one. And thank y'all for coming out. I really appreciate it. I really do.